Hi everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and today I am going to be wishing a belated happy birthday to Rem and to Ram, everyone's favorite twin waifus, and a happy birthday to me, because this is the week of my birthday. So in celebration, I am going to be unboxing the Ichiban Kuji Happy Birthday Rem and Ram, or Ram, however you want to pronounce it, figures. Now, I have had these for a hot minute, and they've just been kind of in my stash, waiting for a time to open. And I figured what better time to open their birthday statue than for my birthday. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check this out together. Now, as you can see, my box is a little banged up. This thing had a hole poked in it during shipping, but the figures are fine as far as I know. So, I'm going to bring you all in. I'm going to let you take a look at this really cute pastel looking box with, you know, the balloons and everything all over it. And then we're going to open it up together and see how these two size up to things like these Sega prize figures. Now, they are going to be in their classic maid costumes, which is some of my favorites. And obviously, by the looks of it, they're going to be together on one stand rather than separately. So I've seen people actually post these and say, no, they're separate figures. Going by what I'm seeing through the clamshell here, no, they are on one particular stand. So, really quick, just to let you all know, obviously, this was imported. It does have the letter of the prize on it. So this was the A prize in that Kuji, which consisted of multiple things like minifigs and, you know, clear files and can badges and like little water bottles and stuff like that. So it had a lot of little miscellaneous things in this Kuji. I believe this was the only figure, but it has been a while, so I may be mistaken. But either way, I'm excited to finally get these unboxed, put them up in my newly redone rezero display. And yeah, let's go ahead and check them out. All right, so as you can see here, this is a pretty cute little pastel pink and blue themed box with the balloons and presents and stuff going all over it. We got our usual things, the Ichiban Kuji logo, the A prize. Obviously, this was imported, so we see which prize it was. The rezero logo, and of course, happy birthday, Rem and Ram, Rem and Ram. Again, I don't discriminate against how you want to pronounce her name. So we've got a great looking window here where you can definitely take a good look at these figures prior to opening. And here on the sides, we just have some small windows that don't give us very much view because obviously we have the clamshell that kind of gets in the way. Here on the back, we have all of the details, information about the statue. And if you want to snap a shot and use Google Translate, obviously, more power to you. But there's a lot of words there to go through. So here on the top, we also have the A prize, the Happy Birthday Rem and Ram. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so one thing, again, I did fail to mention when I was showing the box was obviously, like I said, mine is a little ripped and a little kind of punched through here. But it's not really that big of a deal. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our cuts and our noise. All right, so as we can see here, oh God, they're holding these little super cute little dolls of each other. So cute. We've got a base that is a heart shape right here. And it does say, happy birthday, Rem and Ram, Rem and Ram. Again, I say it both ways, so you guys can too. We've got two sets of foot pegs here that are actually braced, which is something a little bit different. I've never seen them do that before, where they kind of look like they're almost can be pushed out, but I'm not going to attempt that. But a cute little heart-shaped happy birthday base. And we're going to go ahead with Rem first. These are very small. Be very careful, obviously, taking out of her plastic. So not only does she have the plastic, but she also has plastic here around her dress, so you're going to have to remove that as well. Again, be careful. You don't want to break the tails on the back of her maid costume. spin her around a little bit, and that should work just fine. She is super freaking cute, and she does have 2 posts here in her feet. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to take a look real quick. I do like having the clear base, because you can kind of look and make sure you're putting it in the right spot. Boom, she's done. Super freaking cute, I have to say. And now we're going to go with Ram. Like I said, little story here. I call her Ram because actually when we started watching the show and reading the mangas, there was no English translation, so I always just assumed it was Ram. So again, Ram has the keys here again in her feet, so we can go ahead and we can throw that one on. Okay, so make sure those go in nice and tight. And again, these look freaking adorable together. Oh my god. This is really, really cute. And I'm going to go ahead, as always, I'm going to bring you in, give you guys the full 360 view, and let you take a closer look at these twins together. Alright guys, so as always, I'm doing the little free cam action here. I'm going to give you a full little spinaroonie 360 of these super freaking cute made figures of Rem and Ram. I am getting in the habit of saying Ram more because people have been complaining. So I always just say Ram. Again, I gave you my little spiel about that. But these two are so adorable. Like I can't even right now. Like they're so freaking cute. I love that they are kind of on the base together. And they're not actually touching, but they are really, really close together. And man, they are super cute. Like I really, really like these two. They are small, and I'll show you that in a minute when I bring you in closer with them in the prize figures. But again, these are Kujis as well, so they are on the smaller side. They can kind of go either way. I'm going to bring you in close. We're going to look at this heart base, obviously. Happy birthday, it says. We've got, I'm going to adjust that brightness for you guys, sorry. Obviously, they've got their stockings and their shoes for their maid uniforms. They've got their little tails here, and of course, yes, they do have their little garters on. For those of you who are curious about that, you know, they do, they're there. I've heard people in the comments say before, and other statues I've done where it's, oh, do they have their garters on? Yes, they do. They've got their cool little, obviously, their little maid tails here, their butlerish tails that they have with their bows. Super cute. The hair is sculpted really, really well. So is the bow. I'll go over here and I'll show you Rem's as well. Kind of go over the backs of the uniforms first. Again, these are just their classic maid costumes. So they've got their hair is sculpted nice again. The bows are sculpted very good as well. Sometimes usually hit or miss with these. So we'll go ahead now. We're going to go around to the front. And we're going to check out the fronts of both of these. So we're going to go ahead and we'll check out Rem first. So they both have the same poses, right, for their feet. So we go up. And then we have this super freaking cute doll of her sister. She's just kind of holding it affectionately. Really adorable. Yeah, we'll notice the difference in the twins in a minute. But she's got her little tie up front here, and the face is super cute, innocent, looks just like Rem should. I wish the mouth had a little bit more color to it, but that's really freaking cute. Again, this is adorable. And we're going to go over to Ram, or Ram, and we're going to go up, same thing as her sister. They have, again, basically the same exact outfit. And here she is with her Rem doll, and she is just hugging that affectionately. Very, very cute. We know how much she loves her sister. And as you can see, the one difference between the twins, besides their hair color, is their bust sizes. And they are covered, but you can definitely tell. that Rem is more older in that aspect. I do like Ram's mouth better here because it is open, so you get a little bit more color than you did with Rem's mouth. So you can actually, sorry about the shaky cam, you can actually see her mouth very, very good in the light, whereas Rem's is very, very, blinking, you kind of miss it. So these are super adorable. I really, really like these a lot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking these two out. Give you a couple little angles as well. Again, these are very, very cute. Here they are with the Sega Prize Curtsy Rem and Ram. Now, obviously, I'm just doing this to show you the size difference. Sorry, she's a little wobbly because I had to angle her. But you can tell these are, they're on par with prize figures, it's quality level. But that's pretty much what Kuji figures are. And these two look great together. It's good to see them in their classic maid costumes. And you get different views of them. So I can definitely dig this as a setup together. But now, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. All right, so there was your closer look at this freaking adorable figure of my favorite twins in anime. And I gotta say, I absolutely love this set. I think just the fact that they're in their maid costumes is a big win for me because I love just their classic maid looks, and we don't get a lot of those anymore. So going back to these older ones where they are in their maid uniforms is really, really cool. I absolutely adore them holding their little plushy versions of each other. And you can really just see that just by the way that Ram is holding the Rem plushie, that she's just so protective of her. Like she's kind of cuddling that thing tight. And Rem is more or less just giving kind of the affectionate hug to hers. I really, really like it. They could have kind of gone a really easy way and just made them holding them in the exact same pose, whatever. But I like that they kind of went a little bit different with each sister, and it kind of adds to their personality. Now, I did show you how they looked compared to the Sega Prize figures, which are some of my favorite ones, the Curtsy figures. And these two actually are supposed to have a little piece that connects them together as well, but my Rem didn't come with one. Comparing them to the larger figures, really, they look as good as the larger figures. Obviously, the Sega Prize figures are bigger, but the fact that these are sold separately and this is sold as a set, you're going to pay pretty much the same price for this as you would for these. Now, that's going by what the market price was, like the original prices. The market price now, aftermarket prices now, I think you can still find these on like eBay and stuff like that, and from Japan for like $50. These Curtsy figures, if they're in a box still, go for around $30 each now. So I think it's actually better to get yourself this than it is to get these. And I do think this makes a more standout piece in your display just because of the little addition of the cool heart-shaped base, the Happy Birthday, and obviously them holding these little plushy versions of themselves. So I'm going to say all in all, I highly recommend this one. And comparing it to the prize figures as a set and other Kuji figures, I got to give this one a solid, because of the size, I'm going to lower the score a little bit, but I'm going to say it's a solid 8 out of 10. If these were larger, like these prize figures, a little bit larger scale, I would definitely go 9 out of 10 and say this is an absolute perfect figure. But because the size is a little bit smaller than I would like it to be, I'm going to scale it down a little bit in my review. But either way, I think it is a must-have for any fan of ReZero, any fan, obviously, of the twins, and for those of you who really, really like the maid outfits, which is kind of what drew me to the characters originally. So I love it. Hopefully you guys love it as well. And that's it. I'm going to close out this video today. I'm going to give the usual spiel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, click that share button, spread that nerdiness. Follow on all the social medias. The link tree is in my description below. And yeah, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.